반질 발작. 조심하세요, 여러분들. 자, 호그와트 레거시 1화. 이게 왜 이렇게 되었지? 되게 불편한데, 이거? 거미 공포증? 이거 있나요? 거미 공포증 있으신 분? 의학 무서워는 아니라고? 왼손잡이 모드 아니고요. 계속하기. 이거는 높은 프레임률 모드가 낫겠지? 뭐 화질 중요시 여기는 분도 없고, 그리고 화질 좋아봤자 트위치기 때문에 성능 사이의 균형? 이걸로 한번 해볼까? 수락을 하고요. 보상을 받으세요. 싫어. 에? 오. 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 좋아. 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 왜 이렇게 많이 줘? 뭘로? 자동 저장은 저 아이콘이고요. HDR 밝기. 여러분 너무 어둡나? 어때요? 나한테 맞추라고? 키득키득. 장난 아니고. 아니 너네가 여러분들 보는 게 더 편해야지. 아니 보시는 분들이 더 중요하니까. 대충 한 14로 할게요. 이게 기본값이 25였거든. 이렇게 가봅시다. 기아가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 17살이 되지 않은 마법사들은 학교 밖에서 마법을 사용할 수 없습니다. 아, 커스터마이징이 있어요? 위즐리 교수. 위즐리가 그거잖아요. 론 위즐리. 아, 이렇게. 와. 음, 뭐가 좋을까? 이대로 하라고요? 싫어, 싫어. 싫어, 싫어, 싫어. 와, 마일스 왜 여기 있냐? 볼드모트 커마한다고요? 와, 약간 베토벤식으로 할게요. 베토벤식으로. 안경. 안경이 안 뜨는데? 안경이 왜 안 뜨지? 이거? 아니, 이건 좀 마법 안경이라 안 보인다고요? 아니, 안경이 왜 안 떠, 이거? 아, 에반데. 와, 헤어스타일. 와, 피터 파커 하자고요? 피터 파커는 얘가 피터 파커인데? 피터 파커 얼굴형. 아, 진짜. 아니, 지금. 아, 진짜. 에반데? 아니, 안경이 안 보여, 이거. 피부색도 안 바뀌는 것 같은데? 아, 이제 바뀐다. 아니, 이거 안경이 왜 안 바뀌죠? 이거 안경이 왜 안 나와? 오, 괜찮은데? 이 스타일. 오, 야, 이거 그 앤드류 가필드 머리잖아요. 앤드류 가필드 스타일이잖아요. 앤드류 탈모라고요? 어메이징 스파이더맨에서 얘기하는 거지. 씨발. 피해 거짓. 와, 미쳤다. 와, 미쳤다. 오. 잘생겼는데? 아 근데 이것도 괜찮아. 기본도 진짜 괜찮음. 아 이거 안경 왜 안 씌워지는 거예요? 진짜 나 너무 화가 나. 이거 아니면 이거. 이게 더 나은 것 같다. 껐다 켜보라고요? 그 문제가 아닌 것 같긴 한데. 와, 와. 오. 약간 진격 거 팔고. 이걸로 갈까? 탈모 같다고요? 이걸로 갈까? 나 머리 안 자르고 길렀을 때 이런 느낌이었거든, 진짜. 심지어 왼쪽이 좀 더 많으니까 진짜 딱 이런 머리였어. 나이 들어 보인다고요? 오른쪽? 아, 오른쪽 이거. 아, 이런 거. 아, 흉터 미쳤다. 와, 미쳤다. 피부 외형은 뭐야? 없는 게 낫다, 얘는. 아니, 이건 좀. 이게 이제 약간, 진짜 뭔가, 이게 아수들과 싸워가지고 얻은 상처거든, 이런 게. 이제 심지어, 이런 느낌, 와, 진짜 좆된다. 와. 머리 안 되는데요? 어? 돈 뺏기고 싶게 생겼어. 헉헉은 뭐야? 눈색. 눈썹색. 초록색은 뭐야, 이씨. 머리 이거 할 거냐고요? 다른 거 해줘? 와, 미쳤다. 아, 볼드모트 컴 어떻게 하는지 알겠다. 눈과 눈썹 사이가 가까울수록 미남이라고? 음, 옷. 아, 뭐야, 옷이 아닌데? 음성을.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something.
아, 씨발, 이거는.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. Oh, I am indeed a student, but I could. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was cool. I'm eager to get a few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy. That was cool. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
아니, 애초에 나머지들은. 이거 안경이 왜 안 써진 거겠지, 이거? 안경이 안 써지는데? 머리 뭐 뭘로 하라고요? 그럼 이거 할게. 이게 제일 나은 것 같은데? 아, 근데 템 받았는데 그 안경들은 약간 족같아. 크게 보니까 별론데? 아, 여기 수염이 없냐? 수염이 있어야 되는데. 수염이 있어야지 완성이 되는데. 아, 수염이 없어서 문제야. 수염이 있어야 되는데. 아니, 야, 그 나이 때면 더 나지, 수염. 이렇게 할게요. 이름. 필석. 김. 왜?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I am indeed a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. That was quite something.
필라이굿 굿으로 하라고? 이름을? 네, 꺼지시고. 자, 가볼까요, 한번? 아, 근데 안경이 안 써지는 게 약간 흠인데. 아니면 얘가 안경을 못 쓰는 이거인 거 아니야? 일단 가보라고. 자, 가볼까요, 그러면? 김필석. 자, 갑시다. 봅시다. 어우, 뭐야. 써져 있네.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Ah.
It's a pity we didn't
나
have a
안경
bit more
별론데?
time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure
어,
I've never seen
별론데?
anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
오,
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your
아, 안경테가 얇아야
I've
되는데.
operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
아, 필석김 너무 열받는데?
Ages
아,
since
잠깐만.
I've been to the castle. Would be good to see an old pile of rocks.
와우. 와. 오. 뭡니까, 방금. 방금 뭐였어? 워너브라더스 게임즈. 시대 배경이 영화 기준 한참 전. 뭘로?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
아, 안경이
You
별로여가지고
couldn't
집중이 안
have asked
된다.
for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
초코치 쿠키. 란로커 고블린
I
바리.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock
해리포터
before she
한건 좀 더
died,
얇지.
wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like
Kalkan
goblin
마법.
metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
오. 와 미친 뭐야. 저 열쇠 잡아야 돼 열쇠.
The key! Give me your hand!
오. 실제 있는 주문인가요? 방금 순간이동 주문이.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
아 있는
Take
주문이야?
this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Vision
Stuff
World
will hurt you
묘약.
in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
퍼포먼스를 한번 해봅시다. 훨씬 깔끔하다.
How far did that port key take us?
여기 어디야?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your
와
step.
미쳤다. 아니 구른다고?
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
점프키.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
아야 아야.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
그 자체가
I
고대
don't know
마법이라고?
where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
그렇지.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
그럴까요?
Focus on the center.
이게 평타구나.
Excellent.
목표물 선택과 아바타 이동을 같은 스틱으로? 응? 아니야. 워. 진정하라고.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there.
약간 채찍 같은데.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
맛이 어때? 응? 맛이 어때? 스플래시 데미지 있나요? 그런 건 없는 것 같은데.
Steady yourself.
불꽃 리스트.
Reparo.
와. 시그마다 시그마.
Almost there.
항아리를 깨야 되는구만.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a
타밍을
reason.
하려면은
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
주변 환경. 이거 뭔가 이상하다.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
뭐 안 나오네.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocked? What's this? Professor Fig!
빨리 안 와? 이 자식이.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
조수 맞아 이거?
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
오.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
고블린을 깨워야 돼. 야 인마 일어나.
Hello?
It can't be.
어우.
Just a moment. Ooh.
중얼 중얼.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
치매가 있으신가?
This way,
교수님.
then. Stay close.
와우.
After you.
마법 부작용.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
킬킬. 와 이렇게 생겼네.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In
Wow.
fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
와우.
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
와.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries
밑 털자고요.
ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
그린고치.
Vault number.
12번이야.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
뭐지?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
얘네가 흑막이야?
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
봅시다.
When was the the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
오,
In that time, no one has visited Vault 12
완전 철박풍이구나 여기.
until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
안 쪼네.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
이렇게. 어? 이렇게.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
조사하기.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
고블린들이 흑막인 거 아니야?
Earn our way out. Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
여기?
I see something up ahead.
뭔가
What is
있다.
it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
아,
Lumos! What happened?
뭐야.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
그러게요.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
조수가 아닌데?
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
루머스.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
와우. 심상치 않은데?
Look out!
Potato.
Accio. Descendo.
와우.
Deposo.
아싸라비옹.
Exposo.
아싸라비옹. 아싸라비옹.
Descendo.
아야. 아싸라비옹.
Exposo. Levioso. Confundo. Deposo. Exposo. Confundo.
아야.
Deposo. Lumos. Stay close.
아싸라비옹.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem
어디
to be
계세요?
leading me somewhere. Lumos,
기본 마법 쓰면 끝나는구나.
that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
이거 그거 먼저 해야 되는데? 뭐였더라?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
뭐해?
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice.
Okay.
I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
아야.
Lumos.
아 이거 방어가 뭐였더라?
Potato.
아 이거였지. 아싸라비옹. 루모소. 아싸라비옹. 잠시만. 세모를 길게 누르라고? 아니 뭐야? 아니 세모 눌렀는데.
Lumos.
루모소를 왜 써 여기서? 아니 너무 많은데? 카운터로 해야 되는구나. 아 이렇게 이렇게 하는 거였구만. 위치에 빠개는 거였구나. 어쩐지 안 죽더라 얘네가. 아이 그 어쩐지 안 죽더라. 이거를 해야지 끝나는 거였는데 어쩐지 안 죽더라. 어쩐지.
Lumos.
와 이게 질주야? 아 이거 너무 불편한데? 문가 뭐야 이거.
There you are.
학생을 지켜주진 못할 망정. 어?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
오.
Follow my lead.
뭐야. 어? 그 사람이다. 덤블도.
All is in place.
덤블무.
Perhaps too well.
아니네.
I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow.
퍼시벌
It will only
레키미르.
be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
맞습니다.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
고블린 뭐야?
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
위협이 한 개도 안 돼.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
미친놈이네.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
어,
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
마법을 쓸 줄 아네.
Giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
겁나 센데? 와.
I know a way out.
아니 할아버지. 아니 방금 저기 서 있던 이유가 뭐야? 이 할아버지는? 게임에서도 참 이해가 안 되는 게 많네요. 해리포터라 그런가?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
왜
I've
있었던
never
거야?
seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
그럼 교수님은 나가 계세요.
to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
저 기차. 뭘 축하한다는 거야? 축하합니다. 9와 4분의 3 승강장이었나? 들어가는 데가? 저 끝부분에서 안 넘어가네. 닫지 않네 누가. 한 명 들어오면 다시 들어오거나 한 명 또 들어오면은 바로 100% 되면서. 확실히 살짝 생각했던 거랑은 살짝 다르네. 난 되게 조용조용할 줄 알았는데 게임이. 아 재밌다. 이 게임을 하잖아? 어떤 게임이든 설레. 그냥 이 컨트롤러 잡고 있잖아. 기분이 좋아. 언제까지 기다려야 되는 거지 이거? 스플래툰이 그걸 잊게 해주는 게임이긴 하거든. 라오? 설렜죠. 스플래툰은 그냥 내가 지금 컨트롤러를 쥐고 있는지 뭘 쥐고 있는지 몰라. 그냥 살인 기계가 되어버려. 왜 안 돼 이거? 시간이 꽤 지났는데. 치킨 먹고 싶다. 닭돌기 치킨. 닭돌기 치킨. 유댕님은 치킨 못 먹잖아요. 거기서 치킨 있나? 근데 한국 치킨이 맛있잖아. 법으로 금지냐고? 아, 그건 아니지. 이슬람. 근데 유대님도 못 드시는 거예요, 그거를? 그 나라에서 아예 안 파나? 퍼밋이 뭐예요? 그니까 아까 허가증인 건 알고 있는데 그 대충 그게 어떤 식의 뭐 그런 게 있을 거 아니야? 어떤 식인지. 소리가 났다 안 났다가 해. 그러니까 신청을 하면 허가증을 내주는 건가? 돼지고기 먹고 싶어요 하면은 내주는 건가? 음. 메밀 있나요, 메밀? 아, 냉삼 먹고 싶은데? 냉삼 비빔면. 나 자취방 근처에 냉삼 맛있는 데 있었는데 비빔면 주고. 진짜 나쁘지 않았는데 거기. 먹으러 갈까 거기? 혼자서 전철 타고. 진짜 조금 남았다. 내일 가라고요? 어이가 없습니다. 오늘 갔다 올까? 오늘 오후에. 의장님 학교 갈래요? 군대 갈래요? 한 3, 4월 그쯤? 거의 다 됐다. 설치 거의 다 됐어. 아니 뭐야, 뭐지? 지금 게임이 설치가 된 게 아니었던 거였어? 아니 뭐야, 뭐지? 아니겠지. 살짝 어이가 없는데. 내가 지금까지 한 건 뭐지 그러면? 진짜 마법인가?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
아,
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
나는 그리핀도르. 뭐야, 베닌이다 베닌이. 모자랑 안경 안 쓰는 베닌이.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
교장이야?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
너무하군.
I'll be in touch.
알겠어요. 블랙 가문이 뭐예요? 아우 좋아. 아우 좋아. 아우 좋아.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
론 위즐리. 아즈카반이요? 몰라요. 이 말하는 모자.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
맞아요.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
아, 이렇게 MBTI 테스트를 또 전 정상인데요. MBTI 테스트를 여기서 또 하네. 빨리 수업을 듣고 싶어. 어서 탐험하고 싶어.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
맞는 말이야.
I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense
ISP요?
of.
뭘로?
What is it?
야망. 호기심은 솔직히 얘기해서 이걸 선택하잖아? 시크릿 개 많이 줄 것 같아. 예단님 반갑습니다. 대담함? 뭐가 좋을까? 저 같은 거요? 저 야망이긴 해요. 근데 야망을 하면은 뭔가 계속 퀘스트 같은 거 개줄 것 같아. 하지만 담함? 아무것도 안 줄 것 같아. 클린할 것 같아. 야망으로.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go
제일
after what
중요하지.
you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare
권력이요?
ability.
권력? 권력은 잘
I
모르겠다.
detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
슬리데린이요? 그러니까 아닌데? 나는 그리핀도르인데? 후플푸프 레번클로 난 대담하고 용감하고 기사도를 갖추는 것으로 유명한데?
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
아, 그니까 애초에 그거였네. 그러니까 얘가 대담함, 얘가 호기심. 아니지. 대담함, 호기심. 이게 신이 얘가 야망 아니야? 근데 교복 색깔은 이게 더 예쁠 것 같다. 검은색이어가지고. 슬리데린? 그럴까? 근데 교복 별로 안 예쁠 것 같아. 인내심, 충성심, 근면함. 그니까 슬리데린 제일 예쁘다고? 그리핀도르가 제일 예쁘지 않아? 돈 많은 애들 많다고? 난 돈이 없기 때문에 여기로 가겠습니다.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
그리핀도르로 할게요. 입장을 알리는 배정식 트로피를 획득했습니다. 이렇게 옆에 오른쪽 위에 뜨는 저것도 좋아. 플스는. 뭘 가짜 그리핀도르야. 씨. 나만 아는 그리핀도르가 어딨다고. 왜 이래. 응? 응? 뭐. 마법으로 고쳐줬어. 옷 버근한 거.
One more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this
그렇지,
year's
안
cricket
돼.
season has been cancelled.
안 돼.
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before
괘씸하게
classes
하네.
begin tomorrow.
너무하군.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
학생
I shall see
휴게실.
to it, sir.
아,
As I
재밌긴
was
하겠다.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
이쪽이란다.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a
움직이는
fifth year.
그림들.
This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. I could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
뚱뚱한 귀부인.
The
말 걸지 마.
password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
영화? 보고 싶긴
Well
하네.
done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you,
알겠습니다.
Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
아이 좋아.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
깽판치. 가진 거 다 내놔. 이게 딱 지정해 주는 거구나. 좋다. 좋았어.
Now, which way is the common room?
응? 뭘 봐, 이씨.
Must be different. Starting off.
뭐? 시계 내겠지, 내겠지, 내겠지.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
That girl thinks she
Oh,
knows the way you want.
perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you,
Cressida.
Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
전혀 아니야는 미친 거 아니야?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
돼지 교수 오열.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
익히게 될
Don't
거야.
worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it,
난
Professor
그리핀도르니까.
Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once,
아프니?
I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's
미쳤네.
Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
갑자기 요크셔 푸딩을 던지면 어떨 것 같으세요? 한 번도 생각해 본 적 없는데 언짢겠지.
Well, good luck with it.
오늘
It was
또
nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
안경녀? 저건 안경녀가 아니야. 저건 안경녀라고 할 수 없어.
I hope the
She
professor
gets
catches her
bored
this
every
time.
year.
말이 많아. 뭐야? 그건 뭐냐고? 안경을 쓴 무언가.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
떨어져 줄래?
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
그래.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
난 그리핀도르니까 그 정도야 나한테 쉽지보단 사실이야.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey.
나는
I can't
그리핀도르니까.
believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor.
극혐이라고요?
And Hogwarts, for
너무하네.
that matter.
내 여정에 대해 어떤 소문이
What
났는데
exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
넌 고소공포증이 없나 보네.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5.
발견한 게 존나
Still has
웃기네.
no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
그러니까 여기 안에 신기한 것도 많은데.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
모를 일이라고? 아 제발. 아
Revelio.
레벨리오.
Lumos.
루머스.
I would really like someone to try it.
위즐리다 위즐리. 게리스 위즐리? 얘 위즐리 아빠 아니야? 위즐리 아빠 이름이 게리스 위즐리 아니야? 론 아빠 이름 아닌가? 그치 맞지?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about
아닌가?
your travels here.
몰라.
Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
근데 론
I am.
가족은 그거
She's my
아니야?
aunt.
그 후플푸프인가 거기 아니야? 위즐리는? 얘 왜 그리핀도르야? 론 위즐리 그리핀도르예요? 후플푸프인 줄 알았어요. 죄송해요. 그러면 나는 이제 또 그리핀도르니까 좋겠다. 이제 이거 두 개, 이거 두 개가 저한테 맞는데 그리핀도르니까 좋겠다. 좋겠다. 안 좋음. 원하는 건 뭐든지 할 수 있겠네. 그러니까 이거야. 그러니까 불편하겠다 아니면 와 좋겠다. 네 하고 싶은 거 다 할 수 있네. 이렇게 해야. 그러니까 선택지가 두 가지인 거지. 그러니까 좋겠다 하고 끝나는 선택지는 없어. 좋겠다. 그러면은 너 하고 싶은 거 다 할 수 있잖아. 그러니까 이런 느낌. 그냥 좋겠다는 아니야. 그래서 두 개 중에 하나로. 하지만 그리핀도르니까.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
이미지 관리를 좀
Matilda tends to
해야지.
treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
먹을
Are
들어있는 게
you
뭐야?
having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a
Butterbeer.
bit more work.
이슬님 반갑습니다. 저 버터비어를 그 USJ 가가지고 마셔봤거든요. 중1 때 기억이 안 나요. 근데 곧 일본 여행을 갈 것 같아서 어떠냐고요? 맛이 기억이 안 난다니까요. 되게 비쌌던 것만 기억나.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though
비젠웰드.
I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
유댕님 맞죠? 게리스 위즐리가
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the
론
college.
위즐리 아빠 이름 맞죠? 엄냠엄냠. 아니에요. 죄송합니다. 이슬님은 보셨나? 해리포터? 저 사람 안 봤을 것 같은데.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
호그와트에서의 첫날은 두 번
in
다시 오지
light of
않으니까.
your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
유령이
as
있어.
you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of
시험까지 봐야 된다고.
After
으아.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
오자마자
we've
시험이라니.
devised something
으아.
extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
오.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will
Wow.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
너무 두꺼운데.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor.
아,
What do you
졸리다.
mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
이상한 유령들이 막 돌아다니는데요? 저건 뭐야?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
뭐야? 곤봉인데 저거? 어딨어?
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
오, 한 바퀴 도는 게 개멋있네. 여기 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 뭐야?
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see
소 엉덩이에 깔렸어. 수집하라고?
Revelio.
바루피오. 포팔로에게 깔린 채로 발견된 적이 있기 때문입니다. 엉덩이에 깔린 걸 뭔가 기대하셨나요? 아, 왜 엉덩이에 깔리고 싶어요, 지훈님? 되게 뭐가 많네.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
알겠어요.
Inside and outside of
아,
the
이거 그 지훈님이 사준 그거 그 안에 그거 있었거든요. 특전 뭐 코드 같은 게 있었는데. 추가 던전이랑 상점지기의 이복 세트, 게임 내 호그스미드 상점. 플레이스테이션 독점 퀘스트 포함. 뭐야 이게? 그래? 여튼 뭐가 들어있더라고. 아직 등록은 안 했는데. 고양이다, 고양이.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
자물쇠가 필요하고. 왜요? 와, 지려요, 님들아. 이거 막 마법 쓸 때마다 이게 잠시만요. 보이죠? 빨개져 쓸 때마다. 옷을 입고 있었네 이러고 있네. 더 내려가면 얼굴 나오나? 몰라. 뭘로? 여튼
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
불꽃.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
지도의 왼쪽은 학생들과 교수들이 지내는 공간으로 휴게실과 연회장. 천문학탑 도서관. 음실? 이렇게. 되게 뭐가 많네.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here.
Lumos.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way.
좋아. 개설렌다. 미쳤다.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array
상점과
of shops
술집.
and pubs. You should be
궁금하군.
able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
뿌탑이야.
Thank you,
알겠습니다.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
맞아요.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
이거 비밀로 하라 그랬지 아까. 아니 아까 그 우리 둘만의 비밀로 하라고 했잖아. 하자고 했잖아. 그 돼지 교수님이. 난 약속은 지켜.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
당신은 한 가정을 지켰습니다. 뭐라는 거야?
I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
왜 이렇게 싫어하냐?
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
피그 교수 약간 입지가 안 좋은 거 아니야?
And remember to use
학교에서 입지가 별로 안 좋은 것
your
같은데.
guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
이거 게임 소리 좀만 더 키워줄까요? 잠시만 이게 아닌데. 작냐고? 아니 별로 안 작아? 괜찮으신가요? 괜찮다고? 하긴 뭐 내 목소리에 맞춰야 되니까 뭐든 간에.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
맞아요.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
마녀.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
퀘스트 추적. 필요한 주문이 필요합니다. 교수의 과제를 완료하거나 퀘스트 보상으로 새로운 주문을 배울 수 있습니다.
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy
맞아요.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
와우. 음? 음. 음? 전력 질주. 하하. 발 조심해. 발 조심해. 어?
Don't
여기
do that. That's not necessary.
뭐라는 거야, 이씨.
Oh. 해리포터 부금. 아, 나 이거 뭔지 알아. 아닌가? 이거 그거 아니야? 그 각자 무서운 거 소환해가지고 싸우는 그거 아니었나?
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
와우.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
레비오소가 레비오우사야? 아닌가? 다른 건가? 윙가르디움 레비오우사. 십군.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
와우. 누워서 껌먹기 종.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Wow.
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
와우.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start
결투?
with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
알았어요.
Levioso. This should be easy. Protego. Protego. Complicates things. Levioso. Lucky. Nothing
이 자식, 이 자식, 이 자식, 이 자식.
Must be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
이 자식, 이 자식, 이 자식. 이 자식.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
뭐야. 화면이 안 보여요. 어? 화면이 안 보여.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
그렇지.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Sallow.
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
그래, 알겠어. 네 말이 다 맞아.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
괜찮아. 응? 상대가 나잖아.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
결투 경험이 있어.
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Whoa.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit
비공식
for a
비밀
certain
결투 클럽?
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
재밌겠다.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going
안
to
돼.
need to
나
break
그리핀도르인데.
rules
안
now and
되는데.
then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
안 되는데.
you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby at the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
다음 봅시다. 챌린지 메뉴의 미수령 보상? 오. 아. 깨비형. 지도. 그 다음은. 이렇게 그냥 되어 있는 거구나. 어떻게 올라간담? 개 높이 있네.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Those bouncing bulbs
Some
get
of us
big, they
don't
can be quite
necessarily
strong.
want him to get back
I'd
to the
keep an eye you
lesson.
don't get one that's
이
too
새끼 싸가지 없이.
And I'm sure that won't go over well if garlic tells black.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
분위기가 생각보다 좀 차갑다.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference
색상 변경과 성장 마법 춤의 차이점.
color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform the basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
이거 그거잖아.
Akio.
That is
저것도
not bad.
움직이는 그거 아닌가?
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
오나이.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
얘가
Very
되게
good, everyone.
우등생인가
That's enough
보네.
of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
이거 다 준비물 사러 가야 되는데.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
와우.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
이게 뭐 하는 거야?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, Accio, you are summoning them toward. That's it! Stay focused. Splendid! Composure. Very good.
와,
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
에이? 뭐야? 안 되네. 와, 얘 왜 이렇게 잘해? 와, 씨. 아, 오케이.
That's it.
아, 수고하세요.
Nicely done.
아, 이거 이쪽에서 밀어낼 걸. 밀어내 볼까 한번?
That is how it's done.
아니야. 밀어내면 안 돼요. 오케이.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
이겼대요. 맛이 어때? 응?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
와,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
시야 방해하기. 왜 안 돼?
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
기본 마법이 안
This
써져.
round settles it all.
Let us see this.
와, 개반해.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
아니, 은근 길게 오네. 와, 에바야. 아니, 나 저거 세 번째 거 한 줄 알고. 와.
Phew.
90점? 아야, 근데.
Well done.
기대. 와, 걔 던졌는데도 이겼다.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit,
다사이, 오나이.
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
와, 진짜 지금도 잘 적응하고 있어 라고 하려고 했는데 그리핀 들어오니까 위로해야 되겠지?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I
난
felt when I
그리핀
first
들어오니까
arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is
와가드는 얼마나
Wagadu
커?
much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as
아,
a
그냥
beautiful edifice
땅덩어리만
carved out of
크다고.
the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
같은 마법을 쓰기?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
지팡이
Hardly
없이
anyone
마법
at
쓴다고?
Wagadu uses one.
와, 그런 마법이 더 약하겠지. 와, 개마렵다. 와, 진짜 이거는 너무 참기 힘들다. 그냥 슬리데린 할걸. 너무 마려운데? 안 되겠다.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizard and magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
그건 네
I
생각이고.
must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
그래.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom.
턴
but
건
a bit
홈하우스.
After my brother learned the summoning charm,
Oh,
it was
blah.
constant Accio
Blah,
this,
blah, blah.
Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
그렇구나.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
저게 재능이 있는 거라고?
I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
그렇군요.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
메인 퀘스트? 메인 퀘스트가 이거라고?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
그렇게 말해줬었구나.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
퀘스트. 이거 선택이 안 돼. 위즐리 교수와 만나기. 교차한 지팡이 라운드 1? 이건 뭐야? 일단 위즐리 교수한테 가야 되겠죠. 전력 질주. 검은색. 베레모. 이쪽이 아닌가?
The people I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any owls. Poor thing.
어디 있냐? 예?
The headmaster shows no compassion. Why does it?
아. 응? 저쪽에 가면 있지 않을까? 여기 있다.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
얘 걔잖아. 도비잖아. 도비.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what
아,
you've
이 아줌마
told me.
자꾸 캐묻네. 아니라니까. 아이씨.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream.
아이씨. 캐물어.
You
아니라고.
must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
추가 과제.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
지팡이도 고르면 안 되나?
Will connect you with the
아싸.
perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
지팡이, 지팡이.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
세바스찬이 낫겠지.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
나사이
Mr.
오나이.
Sallow is a capable young wizard.
말 너무 많아.
And he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of
Rookwood.
sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy the buttermilk
Broomsticks.
at the 3 broomsticks.
은행 교수와 대화하고 첫 번째 과제를 받으세요. 레파로.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a
좋았어.
broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
과제를
I'll
완료하고
start on
올게요.
the task right away, Professor.
망가진 조각상 근처에서 날아다니는 페이지를 수집하기. 어둠의 마법 방어법 탑?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
가져와 이씨.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
퀘스트. 아니 뭐 보상이 뭐 있다면서 왜 안 줘? 보상이 있다고 한 거 아니었나? 아 이거구나. 오. 레귤리아 안경. 이렇게 바꿀 수 있구나. 아이씨. 그러니까 다 별로네. 와 미쳤는데. 와우. 별로고요. 의상 밖에 없고. 별론데? 아직까지는 다 별로인 것밖에 없네. 제출을 하러 갑시다.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over seven.
알겠어. 알아서 할게.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand
Wow.
is a conduit of your magic.
V자, 레파로. 좋았어. 와우.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted
연인에게
lover
차인
thought it
누군가가
too
조각상을 보고 화가 나서
lashed
부숴버렸나 봐.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
미쳤네. 그럼 이제 호그스미드 가는 건가? 아, 이게 막혀 있는 건지 갈 수 있는 건지 정확히 안 나와 있어가지고. 뭐
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello.
뭐하고 있니?
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
Lumos.
But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
그렇긴 하지.
If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
운이 좋은 걸로 치부하네.
Do
능지차인데.
come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the ministry, but I'm not sure what... I do look forward to going home for the holidays. Bit of a bookish lot, one might say.
여기 어디지? 아래쪽에 뭔가 있고. 아, 여기네.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
역겨운 그레고리의 조각상. 그레고리의 번지르르한 번지르르함. 뭐야? 나 찾았는데?
Revelio.
That's mind what you're doing there.
Accio.
You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you?
Accio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
There was something else too. A dash of powder.
찾은 거 아닌가? 오. 와, 개 좋은데?
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
이렇게 하는 거였구만. 아니, 미친. 들어가.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
오, 이제 쟤한테 가서 얘기를 해야 되겠죠? 능지차이.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that
멍청한
painting.
녀석.
You did?
목소리부터가 아 진짜 말하기 싫은데.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
농담하는 거겠지? 맞아.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
오케이. 그러면 이제 나는 지도에서 다시 길이 은근 복잡하네. 갑옷 한 벌.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
빨리 가자.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then.
다 띠껍네 진짜.
Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
얘도 그렇고 그 특인 여자도 그렇고. 가 보입시다.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
빨리 가자.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot
진계기록?
of time in detention, do you?
이 자식이.
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
오.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
풀잠자리.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
Accio, see yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
포피가 누구야?
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
많이 못 둘러봤지.
It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
비밀이 많아.
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
뛰어오르는 독보석.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
아니 얘 그 뭐야, 내가 앞실로 있을 때는 개빨리 뛰는데 대체 앞구르기를 하는 이유가 앞구르기를 할 때 얘가 살짝 빨리 뛰라 그래.
Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
동양 사람인데?
What did Mr. Moon?
Accio, reparo. Eyes, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle wearing Leviosa. Good luck to both of you.
Accio, tell me, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it.
봐봐. 그냥 평상시 뛰다가 뛰려고 하면은 앞구르기를 하면은 개 뛴다니까.
Mr. Moon is quite the Accio. My sister Anne is lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
빨리 뛰려고 한다니까.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
개 짜증나. 진작에
She's
빨리
not
뛰고
well at
싶지.
the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Honestly, one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Destiny seeds, some
꽃바카시야.
spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
오 좋아.
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
와 미친 개 많아. 뭐야 이거. 관심지역. 헤어스타일. 이건 모자 파는데. 뭐야? 이건 뭐야? 마법 동물. 장난감 가게. 과자? 찻집. 중앙광장. 서점. 이거부터 가도 되는 거 아니야?
An inquiring mind.
안녕하세요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you
Thomas Brown.
soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in.
빨리 내다.
Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
뭐야 이거?
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
돈이 없는데 나는. 돈이 없어요. 저는. 예, 돈이 없습니다. 이건 뭐지? 스포츠 물품 가게. 아, 빗자루.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
손님 왔습니다.
Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
올리벤더스가 유명한 사람이야?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
지팡이마다 뭐가 있는 건가?
Ah, yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on.
그래?
Really swish it.
오.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
그러니까 그 재료가 다르면은 뭐가 더 마법이 더 세지는 그런 게 있는 건가?
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
와, 생긴 게 너무.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
너무 위험하게 생겼어.
This is proving to be trickier than I
그
had
옛날 지팡이처럼
anticipated.
생겼어.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
못 믿겠는데.
How intriguing.
아니 어차피 다 정할 수 있는 거잖아. 아니 지금 아무거나 주지. 아무거나 주지. 톱니 모양. 부드러운 나선? 와 이게 참. 이렇게 족간지나는 거 없나?
How intriguing.
이건 좀. 다 별론데?
Curious indeed.
그니까 그냥 개간지나는 거 없나? 그니까 이거 아니면은
How intriguing.
아씨. 아니다. 이런 걸로.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
아니 단풍나무로 가야 되겠다.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
별 차이는 없어 보이는데.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
다양한 마법? 그냥 개씨 강력하게 가야지.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
근데 뭐 어차피 잘 보이지도 않을 것 같아요. 길이.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
35cm로 가자.
What do you think? Extraordinary.
와.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
알겠습니다. 매직 리프.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
여긴 장난감 가게.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
이건 못 여는 건가? 여기 맞다. 마법약 상점.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that
No,
she
누구야?
dares to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J.
쉽지 않게 생겼네.
Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
질병용 마법약.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as
그
spellwork,
정도인가?
but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
넌 비싸.
Lumos.
이제 매직 리프. 오. 오, 뭐야. 와. 매직 리프. 지도키기 귀찮았는데 켜야 되겠다. 매직 리프 여기지. 아니 내가 해리포터를 다 봤으면은 이게 이거는 원작에 안 나왔던 건데 이건 원작에 나왔던 건데 이게 다 아는데 난 그냥 다 새로 안 봐가지고.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
뭐하라고?
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard.
재미가 없어가지고 장난입니다.
This is a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neat.
매직 리프는 원작에 나왔던 건가?
Because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
네, 맞습니다.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
비싸.
Better go and find Sebastian.
세바스찬. 아, 빗자루 타고 날고 싶은데 빨리. 뭐하니?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
응? 뭐야. 아니. 아니, 덩치는 뭐야. 발가락이 2개야.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
와, 발가락이 2개야. 아니 뭐야?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
아, 얘는 무조건 회피해야 되는 거구나. 와우.
Tasted his own medicine. Nicely done.
피해주고 그냥 던지기, 막 던지기.
That's right, you lumbering lamps. He's faltering. Few more hits to do the job.
겁나 안 죽어. 와우. 트롤 펀치.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
맞아요.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
짜자잔. 쾌감 지린다.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
뭐.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
유댕님 좀 치우고 사세요. 와. 어디지? 망가진 게?
Repairer.
오케이. 마법사
Mr. Hill
옷가게.
was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself.
안경
Augustus
진짜.
Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful.
오, 마법사
I
옷.
own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique
옷 내놔,
items
그러면.
that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다, 아저씨.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
오. 공격력이 올랐다는 거겠지? 다음은 입어보고 싶다. 아니 정신병원 가면 최고급. 씨발 방어력이 왜 올라가는 거야? 레전드네. 아니 이거 뭐임? 아 모자를 못 봤는데?
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
모자가 이거밖에 없는 거였어? 좀 레전드네. 오. 장비. 공격력 5 올라가는 거 개사기다. 너무 좋아. 아이 좋아.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
가게 주인. 뭔가 이상해.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
빅터 이 새끼가.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
남자 목소리 아니었어 방금? 야, 이 새끼도 한패인 거 아니야? 고블린? 어?
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this. 어색해
My
목소리가.
pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right.
나만 이상하게 들리는
The
거
only
아니지?
brutes we usually have to deal with are timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
저요?
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
갈레온이 뭘까?
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
피타고리엔 장사가 없지.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
근데 봤어 너. 나와 이. 빵 처먹기. 술 마시기.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that.
그러게.
She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
잠자기 위해 휴게실로 돌아가야 합니다. 지도를 여세요. 이렇게. 확실히 호가스 다른다. 해리포터 팬들이 재밌게 할 만한 게임이다. 막 아직까지는 막과 미쳤다 이건 잘 모르겠어. 이게 레벨업이 안 되네. 컬렉션 영화를 다 봤어야 했다고? 그니까 인정하는 바 착벌레 반태 안경 뭐야 좋았어 아, 전투가 개마려운데 이거. 오케이, 일단 돌아왔어. 부엉이 우편. 그린고츠에서 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견한 것 같다.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
오케이. 요놈은 자동 저장이 되는 걸로 알고 있는데 혹시 모르니까 여기다가 합시다. 딱 여기까지 하는 걸로. 되게 신기하네 얘는 게임 구조가.